I'm doing stuff all
Oh,
wrong.
It's
We just
live.
went straight live.
We
We
just
went
went
straight
straight
live.
live.
We
We
yeah.
we should like okay.
You
We
know
we,
what?
we did.
We're gonna run it back real quick. Holla at your boy.
Shit.
Yeah, okay. Oh. That's the stream deck.
Quit playing.
And I'm vlogging it too.
Gas showed up.
Playing.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Someone doesn't sound too
Yes.
sure about that.
He's so mad.
He's about to drop Ferrari F430.
Oh, motherfucker. Whoa. What
What
it
up,
do?
dog?
Hey,
Oh,
any and everything
it is
podcast. Got the squad with me. Happy Christmas Eve. What's
Gang,
good,
gang.
gang?
What's going on, gang gang?
What it do? What it do?
Black
What
and
up,
buzzing.
dog?
Yes.
Of course, you know I'm joined by all the squad: Zoe, LV, Lauren, Amber, Mark. It's me, Mel B.
What? What?
We're missing my dude Mo. Mo had some family technical issues, so he may jump in, he may not. I don't expect him to be here, but wishing the best of luck to you, my guy, family, and everybody's
Yeah.
in your prayers, my
That's
guy.
right.
Yeah, that's a little brother. Ooh.
With that being said,
Hey, I didn't
man,
even know your shirt was flickering, bro.
this
Yeah.
man shit light up.
Oh yeah.
Chestnuts. An open fire.
Happy
That's it, man.
Christmas trees.
Jack
I can't never
Frost
find a
nipping at your
fire ass
nose.
shirt, man.
That's
But
it.
anyway, let's hop into it real quick. It was a short week for everybody, or at least it should have been.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna talk about what we do this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be moving this one a little fast. Okay, everybody.
Okay.
All right.
Boom, boom.
So what we do this
So
week?
I'll start.
We'll go down the
All
line.
right.
Go
Look.
ahead.
No, go ahead. You go. You first. On my end.
I ain't do shit. I worked, and now I'm off until next year. I'll let you, man.
You know what I'm saying? So look, same here. But I do got something. Beginning of the year, I'm gonna make an announcement. Some, be a pop off. So I'm excited to let you guys know about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know me, I always preference stuff on my own time. So I'm gonna do it how I do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. It was a good thing.
That's what's up. What about you, Vizzle? How was your week, man?
It's cool. First week off out of 2. Second week coming up this week. I probably will leave the house. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, vacation be like that sometime, bruh. Vacation be like that sometime. Lauren, what about you?
Worked both jobs and worked this morning at Target and threw a pillow at somebody.
Wait, what?
And then that was I'm on vacation now.
I heard that.
Hey, it's vacation time.
Right? Am, how was your week?
Good. It wasn't short, unfortunately. Like some
Got more hair than she got body.
Anyway, so I worked Monday through Friday, but that was cool. It was a slow week, so pretty much, when I was at work, I just waited till the end of the day and was looking forward to having this long weekend. I'm off Monday, thank goodness. So
Okay.
I just pretty much chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Marco.
That shit was live, man. I was chilling, working, slave,
Like Jesus.
doing everything I need to do to make it in this here life that we call hell. But I was doing good, man.
Of course you call it Mel. Mel,
Right.
Mel, what about you?
I worked. I actually had a short work week. My vacation started early because all my clients canceled yesterday. We had a snowstorm here.
The ice.
In the Detroit area.
Yeah.
The ice was pretty bad, and all my clients are pretty much older. So
It makes sense, People want to be a little safe, you know what I'm saying? I hate that
early
it
Christmas
messed up the bag.
vacation. I ain't arguing about that. So
Drinks up to that. Well, while I got this cup in my hand, is anybody else drinking besides me?
Oh, you already know, brother.
Let's
Right
talk
here.
about it, bro.
Man, I got some anejo. Anejo.
I like the way you just slammed that glass out. Goddamn right, I'm drinking.
I got my wine, and then
Marcus got gas.
as my chaser.
You gonna have
shit.
gas after that
That's
shit.
a chaser?
Oh, that's the chaser?
Yeah.
why is
Oh.
that the chaser?
Oh,
I got my
Douche.
Griswold, man.
You
With
ain't
eggnog with
got-
my Crown Royal vanilla in it, man. My Griswold,
That's
man.
what's up. That's
I'm
what's
like
up.
Visual out here, dog. I'm like Visual out here. I got an energy drink in this hand. I got some alcohol in this hand.
Yeah.
We doing it big
Boy,
over here.
you know what I'm saying? Well, that brings me to one of my questions I have for y'all, man. Actually, one of the questions my guy.
Nice
Mark
segue.
said, Anybody got like a certain holiday drink they like? Like a special holiday drink, like something that they drink just for Christmas?
Oh, eggnog all day.
I feel like that's my go-to too, man. Even though I'm not supposed to drink eggnog, I'm lactose intolerant in the worst way. So when I drink
I was about to say,
eggnog,
man,
the whole
that's
family
straight.
is in danger.
Yeah, you might blow up. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
Maybe
blow
some
up.
dust in this bitch.
I ain't gonna blow up. However, the chemicals that are gonna come from this house,
It's about to go down.
it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I don't like eggnog. I'm not a fan of eggnog.
Hey, Vessel. See, I'm telling you, my brother.
I didn't at first, but I started liking it recently, so I drink it from time to time.
I never tried it. The thought of it is disgusting to me.
It's disgusting. Yeah, the principle is.
I think
Yeah.
the fact that it's called eggnog, it don't sound good, to be honest with you.
It's
But
not appealing.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I'm saying.
Honestly, I always felt like it tastes like baby snot. Like
What?
What the
Wait,
fuck?
why you?
Well, listen, as a mom, it's been
That's true.
times where you've blown in their mouth and the snot comes
Yeah,
out.
I've
it
seen
comes
that
out.
before.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have,
Yeah.
As a dad,
unfortunately,
too, we
I have
done it
to
too.
admit, yes, I've
Yeah.
tasted baby snot before. And
Yes.
to me,
Yes.
it's very similar to eggnog.
Cheers to baby snot.
a little more.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
to
Yep.
baby-
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Drink
what,
it
I
for.
will not. Cheers to baby snot. I will not. I
Well,
refuse to cheers to baby snot, man.
Well, it's good.
But I'm shocked
To
though.
I'm
because-
your baby
Yeah,
not
I'm
have it's not.
surprised,
There you go.
Hey,
I'm shocked though because I feel like the majority of us don't mess around with eggnog, and I thought the opposite.
I
I guess
thought the opposite
I
too.
never
I
knew.
kill that shit.
Man,
You know,
Wait a minute.
I will drink a green beer.
So wait
I
a
will
minute. So
drink a
let me
green
ask
beer
you
on
this,
St.
Ralph.
Patrick's
Did
Day.
you think eggnog was a black people's drink? Did you
I
think
hope
that?
not.
I'm gonna say yes, and the reason why is because my pops was heavy on
Ah.
some eggnogs and Jack Daniels.
Okay.
I believe it. I believe
Right?
it.
It
I believe
it wasn't a. I never. Okay, let's back up here too. I never drank eggnog kind of straight. I always added alcohol to it. So I thought eggnog was built for alcohol. Then I found out people actually do drink just straight eggnog.
Okay.
And then I tried it, and I'm not gonna say I hate it, but it tastes a hell of a lot better when you have some Evan Williams, some Jack Daniels,
Well,
some
I'll
type
tell
of
you
alcohol substance added to it.
I'll tell you this. So, given that I'm from Jersey, and I grew up around a lot of Hispanics, I grew up drinking coquito. So that's our
Yeah.
type of eggnog and
Okay.
not regular eggnog because you actually beat eggs into it, whereas the coquito is not that.
Yep.
So here's the
Um,
thing, though, right? I don't mess with coconut like that.
Ooh.
And that's fine, but I would just like to I just want to make sure that you and whoever else is listening understands that eggnog is in the same family as green bean casserole and pumpkin pies and
Right.
pumpkin.
You
flakes.
feel me?
That's a
That's
good
Yes,
what
it is.
eggnog
Come
Yes.
on.
Yes.
I'm 100% with that.
Okay.
You know what? I'm with you, Lauren.
Back up.
Take a
I'm
shot
not
at
that.
that.
I will not put
Hey,
anything in the
listen.
same line as
It's-
green bean casserole.
It's not,
Okay?
listen, it's not about you. It's not about
I
you. Your
refuse
father
to-
could have been Samuel
It's about the
Jackson.
facts.
He could have been
About the
Samuel
facts.
Jackson drinking eggnog, and it's still not going to be for us. That's definitely in that pumpkin.
I like that. Thank you for that
roll-up.
fact.
These
That's
motherfuckers in all this eggnog.
I like
That's-
pumpkin pie though. So.
This motherfucker.
You like
See,
pumpkin pie?
You would.
Ooh.
I don't fuck with pumpkin pie.
Dang.
I don't
Tennessee
fuck
did
with
that
pumpkin
to you, didn't it? Tennessee did that to you,
Yeah,
didn't
they got to me. They got me. Get out.
Because
Get out.
ain't no way. Yep.
pie. Okay. Well, I mean,
This nigga be at school like, help me.
since we on the fact of that's not one of our drinks, you know what I'm saying? What's one of y'all traditions as a
One of what?
maybe one of your traditions as a for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Is it that everybody got to eat at the table, you watch a Christmas movie, do you just not fuck with each other the entire time during Christmas until it's time to open up gifts? What's the tradition, man? Because I didn't really have a tradition other than the fact that my family was around, right? That's probably the biggest tradition for me, and the one that kind of hurts the most because, of course, I ain't got all my family around. Most of my family is in Detroit. I got my internal family. I got my wife and my kids, which is the best. But I'll be missing my people. I'm missing my moms, my dad, and all the people that I used to hang around with. So I didn't really have like a Christmas tradition. We didn't sit around and watch movies. We may have listened to some Mariah Carey because that's on every station during Christmas time.
All I want for Christmas.
That's it, bro. That's it. But it's a whole lot of Michael Jacksons and shit
Thank
like
you.
I got vocals, girl. Don't shake your head at me.
that. So does anybody have any Christmas
we do.
traditions? You
Yeah,
do?
we had this thing where we did the. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think everybody did that on Christmas Eve. You get to pick a present and you get to open it or whatever, something like that. That's normal, though. I think. Is it normal for you?
No, not
So
We ain't do that growing up.
Nope.
when it's like 12 o'clock, then everybody get one gift that
One
they
gift.
can open.
Shit.
I didn't see it on TV.
Nah.
At 12 o'clock, my ass better had been in the bed.
Yeah, I want to say that.
So,
That's
yeah,
very,
same here,
that
same
was
here.
very Mark and Amber. That was very lifetime of you guys.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
real.
yeah.
That was some.
it's
that was
cute
some TV.
though.
That was
We
some
didn't
TV
have
I didn't see it on
right
Family
there.
Matters
You love
like that. I never
Lifetime.
thought it
So-
was.
Right, that's what on Family Matters too.
Yeah, that Family Matters.
What happened? Y'all
Yeah.
got cookies and milk and shit out for Santa
Nah,
Claus?
we didn't do
Hell
that.
no,
Yeah, I ain't did that shit
Gonna
either.
get
Fuck
there.
that fat
We ain't
motherfucker.
never
Oh,
did
yeah,
that.
yeah, we
One
did.
time. I did it
So
one time when I was a
look,
kid.
My son, before he stopped believing in Santa Claus, what we would do is, me and Ashley was always good. We good at co-parenting. I'll put that out there for sure. She's a great mom. So what we would do is on Christmas Eve, we would sit here and have like a dinner or some shit like that or whatever, right? We'd have a little dinner, make him feel all good and cozy and shit, and then he'll go to sleep and I would leave, right? But I wouldn't. I would go over to her mom's house, go get all his toys, and wait until he was completely asleep. So I would sit there, come back around, load up the whole Christmas tree with all his toys and everything that we had bought him.
He
And
probably
then
thought, Santa was Thor his entire childhood life.
man, he was like, get all this in here. So I would load it up, and then I would sleep on the couch right before he woke up. And then I come at the door, knock, knock. Hey, son, the Santa Claus coming? And then I would wake him up about 7, 8 o'clock, and we would do this whole, you know what I'm saying, thing, and he would be in heaven. Yeah, you know, that's cool.
This man going.
But my son to this day, he loves, you know what I'm saying, like he knows Santa Claus isn't there now and everything, but he just loves now spending time with me and his mom, you know what I'm saying, in respective times now. It's something that's very important to him, and he loved it growing up. He loved it. He was so happy, and he was like, "Dad, you think for breakfast?" And you know, so it was one of the things that we did for a long time.
I'm gonna tell you this. All right, I'm gonna start rating each of y'all family traditions. That's what I'm gonna do. So,
okay, go ahead. Rate that book.
I already did Mark and listen. I'm already a little tipsy and I'm high. So. And it's been a long week, so y'all gonna have to get this tonight. Okay, so Amber and Mark was Lifetime. Okay, so so I'm gonna say that you're giving very much the what is it? What's the other movie station that the Hallmark channel is giving very Hallmark.
BET Plus.
Hallmark channel. I can go with that. I can go with that.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because it's got some of my favorite shows, but I'm just saying it's giving very Hallmark. Okay, so who's next? So I can rate.
Because I can say this real quick. I can say I wish I did what Amber and Mark did. Like I see it on TV, like man, I wish we could open up presents one day before. Golly, I saw Urkel.
Listen, I tried to convince my parents. I'm like, can I just open one gift before Christmas?
One, please.
And the response was, "You better get your ass in bed before you don't get shit."
Right. I got in trouble for Christmas.
Okay, I'll get some fun bed now.
What's today? Is giving me okay. So I don't know. It's a toss up between Ralph and LV. LV is giving me like he grew up with like the House of Pains, like Uncle Curtis type of family.
My parents were cruel. My parents were cruel. So my birthday is the day after Christmas. I get it.
Okay.
So 1 year.
Let's talk about this pain, bro.
I got a Sega Genesis for Christmas. I was happy. I'm gonna go up there and play Sonic. I couldn't get the game until the day after. 24 hours.
You are me here. My parents will sit here and do the same. Go ahead, bro.
So my friend, I go to my cousin's house. They playing it. Hey, where's your Sonic? Yeah, I got it. I would literally go plug up the game. I would plug up the game and was like, okay, when I do get it, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Just hoping the demo will pop up or something. No.
This makes sense. I hope they didn't have demos back then. They would have up on their screen. But
I was ready to have it plugged up. I said, when I get it, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Just gotta wait 10 more hours. And I'm gonna have it.
You know, I think mine wasn't that bad. So my birthday is December 27th. So it's 2 days after Christmas. Yeah. So what I would get is my parents, you know, this go back to a little bit of the, you know, tradition. My parents will always do like we would eat dinner together, watch Simpsons or whatever special, Home Alone, whatever, and then we straight to bed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they put something in our drink or something, but we was all knocked out. I was always the first one to wake up, and then when I woke everybody up, they would, you know, we would come down as a family, open up the gifts, and then my mom would cook a big ass breakfast. I mean, bacon, everything that you want. So when I was growing up, that was my thing. But here, like Vizzle, I would get half my presents and be designated. These are your Christmas presents.
The worst.
These are your birthday presents. You can't touch these until you're done. And I usually sit there like, so I gotta wait 2 days. Yeah, this is your birthday present.
So my parents don't wrap batteries. So if I have a toy that needs batteries, I have to wait 24 hours to get the batteries for that toy.
It wasn't that for
me. Y'all went through some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all went the same way though. Amber's done the same way.
I had a similar situation, kind of. I just had to ask my mom, like, didn't we used to do that with me? Because my birthday's before Christmas. So like, depending on how early they started, though, because my birthday's on the 12th, they would just say, just open up one of the gifts under the tree, and that's your birthday gift. And I was honestly okay with it though, for real, because I don't know, I never really was a big birthday person like that. So like, you know, as long as I had my cake and ice cream, I was good. And so I never really had an issue with it, to be honest. But
that's crazy.
That's
I can imagine having a birthday that close to Christmas, man. I always wondered about that. How it worked out.
Yeah, you don't want it.
And then think about the weather, like in Detroit, I think I remember one time, if I'm not mistaken, I think the power went out on my birthday because we had a blizzard. So, so I remember that. So yeah, so the weather is one thing, and then on top of that, you got the holidays. It's like, and I'm like right in between, just right after. It's not too long after Thanksgiving, and then Christmas coming. So it was always a lot going on.
Yeah, see, I couldn't imagine that, man. And I look at it now as a parent, right? If you have a kid like around Christmas time, how do you juggle that? Because you, as a parent, you always want to go all out for your kids, but Christmas hit heavy, especially if you got multiple kids. So you got multiple kids, you gotta supply these Christmas gifts, and then the next day is a birthday too. I'm sorry, son. You just
listen. My sister's October. My little sister is October. My older sister's November. I'm December. My father's January 5th. Okay.
Y'all was month after month after month after month.
Yes. So when I say that, I used to look. Everybody used to do that. My sisters and everybody would get 3-4 gifts. I would get 2 for Christmas and then 2 for my birthday and shit. Man, then you got to think about it like this too. This is the fucked up part too for me personally. I don't know about you, LV, but a lot of my friends, they couldn't come to the birthday parties I wanted to have and shit because their parents didn't have the money.
I didn't have.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. So I had one party as a kid.
How do you? But you got to think about it, though. How do you have a party right after Christmas?
I didn't.
Like if you have a party right after Christmas, you got to expect for your friends not to bring you a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because their parents are like,
because their parents tap.
Chips. I mean, you can't just be out here passing out gifts left and right. Well, that kind of such, man.
Let's see what Mel has to say. Maybe hers is
worse. Yeah, Mel, Lauren, what y'all got? What's your tradition?
Mel,
we really ain't no tradition. Like growing up, we would all go to my grandmother's house for Christmas, but other than that, we really didn't have many traditions. I grew up in church, so it was always like a Christmas play or a Christmas speech I gotta learn or something like that. Something churchy.
And to pick it off,
what's the rate for that, Lauren?
Mel said, like traditionally,
Mel's giving me very much the early years of the Medea plays.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. I was saying Tyler Perry. I swear to God.
Well, I'm glad I didn't say mine before you said that, because mine's gonna be a doozy. So my we used to have tradition to go to my grandma's house every year, but when she passed, like nobody does anything now. I hit my brothers and sisters.
Same here.
Like, what are y'all doing? Like, I don't know. We just gonna. So next year we're gonna try to start our own tradition where we hang out every year as siblings to do something. When she passed, everything just went. So.
Okay, so now he's giving me very much soul food.
I was just okay.
Soul food.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Soul food. I want Medea.
Nah.
Everybody got the money at first, and he was like, "You know this what Big Mama wanted."
Get that leg cut off.
Start
eating all that damn food, all that greasy shit. Get that leg cut off.
And listen, and LV was the little boy crying at the stove. I didn't mean to do it. Well, because he put them damn hot pots up there. Yeah, I understand.
Grandma made a mean pot roast. She made a mean pot roast.
Look
Merry
at
Christmas, Mama. So, all right. So, we need to. We gotta ask I gotta ask a good question, man. I gotta know what's the best and what's the absolute worst gift you've gotten for Christmas.
Wait, I didn't tell you my tradition. Wait.
Oh shit! You
what is
that's
it?
right.
You
You
over there
didn't. My
eating?
bad.
She was
My bad.
What's
your tradition,
No, I'm just playing.
So listen.
Oh,
All right, so
What you
listen,
used to
I'm
do?
very honest. I rate myself. I always want to be the Huxtables. We always end up being the Connors, the Roseanne.
Oh, wow.
The thing. So every year we buy new pajamas. We do hot cocoa and watch a Christmas story on Christmas Eve. That's always the tradition. We're supposed to watch the whole rerun of it. We watch one stream of it from 8 until 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, I'm telling Stevie to get the fuck away from me. One of the kids is fighting the other child or something like that. And so that's how I say we go from the Huxtables to, the Connors.
Damn.
Maybe one day we'll get there.
Because of that?
That's not bad, man. You made it seem like it was about to be terrible.
No, that's kind of what I imagine it to be.
If my mom is down here, trust me. If my mom and Ralph, if my mom is down here, we are definitely the Connors.
Listen, I hear you, but that ain't bad. I mean, and I guess that's one of the things I skipped too, right? As far as tradition, you know what I'm saying? We all fuck around and got matching pajamas, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that we started as a family here, but other than that, we ain't got much of a tradition. We do something different every year, man.
LV, what you laughing at?
No.
He laughing at Mark's dumbass.
Mark ain't did shit. I'm just doing something else.
I'm just in the festive mood, and you say it's starting to really hit.
All right, you
I said, do say, who say, you say, we say.
I'm so hot.
Say.
Hold on.
Hey, I'm getting there.
Oh Lord.
I'm getting there.
So you got?
No,
I didn't know you had on a Christmas sweater. So can I see? I saw
he got on Jack Hoff too.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's your boy right there.
I saw the
real quick.
I was hoping.
What was Jack's
Don't you got
last
one on,
name?
LV? Don't you got one on too, LV?
It's a tie.
Oh,
It's a tie.
This is Dodge.
Right, this is a Dodge.
I got a little something. I got the Santa Claus. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay,
That's
right. Right.
Hey,
Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus.
Let me tell you something, bro. Am has got to be the most festive for every situation, bro.
Yes.
And I love that shit. You the most festive for every situation. Halloween, you don't hold no bars.
You have the most interesting Facebook I've ever seen.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I wish I could pull up that damn Grinch picture of where she dresses the Grinch. Because this shit was spot on, bro. Listen, you gotta look it up.
I was salty about the Grinch because that was my job. They made me dress up and I didn't want to, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna have fun with it. So I went all out.
I'll tell you what, it was if the Grinch had a girlfriend. I mean, I promise you, she was spot on with the Grinch, bro. Spot on with the Grinch.
Thank y'all. I tried to do a little Cindy Lou Who hairstyle too, just to, since I have a Santa Claus hat. So
well, that was Mom wanted everybody to have a Santa Claus hat, man. I told people to come as they are.
I mean, it's all you can find at Walmart. I mean, at Walgreens, it's 5 p.m. on a Saturday. And this is all we got.
Well, I mean, it is very sequential, very shiny.
Yeah. That bitch got glitter on it, don't it? That shit is probably speaking in there.
You bet if it got glitter on it, you better not watch that shit. You're gonna look like you
make
your whole life.
I'm about to say, make sure your wife know. All right.
Yeah, for real.
People do shit everywhere.
Hey, that's facts because I bought a glittery ass shirt one time for Jasmine's cheerleading and watched that shit and everything I wore had glitter on it. It was real bad.
All right, what's next?
All right, so when I was getting ready to ask, I need to know what's the best and worst gift you've got.
Oh yeah.
You've received.
Who going first?
Okay. I don't know if I want to start.
You said the best gift that we received.
Best or worst gift? Well, actually, you know what? If you got both, I love to hear both.
Interesting.
The worst gift I ever got was not a motherfucking thing. So and that's been a thing.
That is true.
Where I've gotten absolutely nothing but a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You. I ain't got shit on this motherfucking tree. No, you can't hand me a thank you card or nothing.
Merry Christmas.
That is true.
To all of you.
Now, you know.
I think the worst thing I got. What was the worst thing I got? I think it was a pair of socks that didn't fit. I didn't get it. I was like, is this supposed to be like an inside joke? But I don't think it was.
The worst thing I got.
I just think it was a bad motherfucking gift.
You know what? I'm surprised, Mark, you didn't name.
Huh?
I'm surprised you didn't name that jacket.
Oh, that too. This nigga. Okay, look. I gotta tell y'all this. I got this silver biker jacket. Okay, I got
silver
a silver. Dude, it's silver. Amber bought me a silver biker jacket.
Okay.
And thought that I was gonna wear it after she clowned me the entire time I opened it. She kept saying I look like motherfucking Quicksilver off of X-Men. You know what the guy threw that shit in the closet so quick.
Listen, man.
Where's your board?
It was called. It's the thought that counts.
Right? No.
It wasn't.
It wasn't no thought.
No, it was an embarrassment. That's what the thought was. The thought was straight. Mark is gonna look dumb as hell with this jacket on, and she bought it because of that. Shit's still in my closet to this day.
Mel, what about you?
Let me see. The worst gift: a book when I was little.
Oh,
as a kid, not as an adult. As a kid, a book.
I got a story when y'all get done.
I can see that. As a kid, the last thing you want to do is open anything about school. And then to me, back then, if you get a book as a kid, that's a slap in the face. Like, oh, I got you this book. What the fuck? I didn't come to this shit for school. I came to shit for toys. What the fuck?
I must have been.
Nigga said, read this book, dumbass.
I must have been a weird kid because I remember when I asked for books. I actually was the one kid that asked for books for Christmas.
That is true.
So wait, you listen. Me too. I used to,
but it wasn't like good books like the Babysitters Club. Like we used to like Babysitters Club and all those types. It wasn't those.
Right.
It was like a 10-page
book.
She got a book about your metric system.
You got one of the books they hand out at Wendy's and shit and Toys Mill. It's like 5 pages.
With the fake character dude with the skateboard in his hand.
Right. Like, Jack got in the car.
He said, "Is that Ronald McDonald?"
Next page. Jack got in the car and rode with his mom to Wendy's. Next page. He got Wendy's. End of story.
I can agree with that.
You want a damn book. One, you don't ask for no book.
Oh,
two, you ask for a book. You ain't ask for one from Wendy's.
No,
but it was already pre-wrapped. It was already in that cellophane plastic shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a gift. All right, Bizzle, what's the worst for you, man? You said you got a story for us, man.
Well, my brother just texted me. He's watching the show. Shout out to my brother Ryan, man. I told him to put it in the chat. Shout out to my brother.
What's going on,
best friend, my homie, man. My day one, it's my homie. But he said my aunt used to give us somehow, some way. She managed to give us the same pair of socks every year, same color, same style for 10 years straight.
Hey, she bought that's because she bought a 20
pack.
Bought a 20-pack and split it up every year.
10 years straight.
Here's another year in the books.
Like, yes, we know we got a gift from our Gus. You know what it is. I ain't want to open it. Like, I ain't want to open this right now. I don't even want to. But back to the book thing. So, and I work at a school. And last year we threw a party for our exceptional education students. This is all through our own money, through our own pocket. So we bought them books, pencils, wrapped it up. Everybody was happy. There's one kid unwrapped this book. I'm like, this what y'all got me? He was so upset that he got a book. I had to record. I recorded him. Like, I'm gonna keep this forever. What? He was such a fit. Everybody's like, oh yeah, book, yeah. Even if it was a fake, they still showed their fake excitement. He was like, nah, I don't want this. I came for a party. I want presents.
That's right.
He was upset.
That's right. See, back in the days, I used to hate clothes. I used to want toys.
So let's see. I got one. The best one would probably be my ex-wife and my son got me Xbox S when it was still hot.
Okay.
And that was pretty dope because I didn't expect it. Something like that much. I was like, whoa, shit. That was surprising because I had just bought myself one, and they bought me one, and I was excited. That was nice. The worst one, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with you guys with the socks when I was a kid. I appreciate some socks now. Now I love some socks. When I was a kid, I want no goddamn socks.
If they fucking fit.
God, it was these big ass, ugly ass fucking holiday socks.
Because those socks come from like in the category from 6 feet to size from 6 to 12.
Yep.
I don't know, but don't do those motherfucking socks no more. Yes, not do that no more. Goddamn it! I know that.
Go ahead.
I have to take on to that with Zoto because that was one of the best gifts I got too. One of the best gifts for Christmas. When the PS4 came out, I'm like, damn, I really want a PS. I was rocking the PS3 for a grip, right? And everybody had a PS4. It ain't nothing worse than when you get online and all the little icons show the PS4. You still on the PS3. I was gonna talk shit like, I ain't playing game with your punk ass shit. You got PS3.
You need to update.
Right, you update your shit. Bro, Robin came in the house with the box, a couple games, 2 controllers, some extra shit that went along with it. Right. And mind you, we was going through some shit at the time. So her and one of a good friend of mine, they went in half on it. And
that's dope.
They got me a PS4, right? I'm trying to tell you, and mind you, of course, I'm grown as hell, but boy, I promise you, I was like a damn kid.
Hell yeah!
Yo, PS5. I mean, went to work telling people looking at me like, "You're grown ass happy about it." You goddamn right, I ain't. I was hype as hell, bro. It was just one of the great gifts. So I do want to add that.
Murder somebody, Lauren?
Oh shit!
She got the black.
Hey, if the
no killing,
you must have. You with it on now.
It's not
the black.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a
hey, I'm about to get this. I'm about to get a sympathy vote real quick because my best gift I got. My son was born December 18th, so for him being home December 25th.
Look at that.
Boy, you had to go ahead and.
He's 13 now, but 13.
13 years later, you paying for some gifts before and after Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean,
you got the gift
that
of
was my
life.
best Christmas gift ever.
That's nice, LeVar.
Yeah,
That's
there
nice.
you go,
You got the gift of life.
This motherfucker.
Right, there you go.
Put your tie on and shit. It's so nice.
Hey, look, I got the gift of not having kids around Christmas. That was a great gift too. That shit was amazing. I got to spread out my money a little bit.
That too is cheaper.
You know what I'm saying? I got to chance to spread my money out just a little bit.
I guess with what LV said, I guess all is my mom's favorite Christmas gift, right, Mom? Right, Mom? Right.
Like,
Mom.
Yeah.
Right, Mom?
Please.
She's like, what? No, but so I guess the reveal was more so like I'll say this is the best.
You're not lying, Kevin.
That I had. So I asked for a GameCube when it first came out, and I remember going through the whole Christmas morning. Yes, I remember like the whole Christmas morning. I opened up all of my gifts, and I don't know how my dad was like probably one of the like Christmas who. Yes, I'm sorry, my mom is he was good at like hiding gifts and surprising people with gifts and stuff like that. So that was the gift I wanted the most. So I went through the whole Christmas morning. I opened up all my gifts and I didn't see the GameCube. But of course, I hid that disappointment because I still got a lot of stuff that I wanted. But I was like, dang, like I want the GameCube. But I kept going on with my day. But like I don't know how long it took for me to realize that in the tree, it was a Christmas tree that we had, and I saw a video game sticking out of it. And I was like, how the hell did this get here? So I took out the video game and I saw it was for GameCube. And I looked around the tree and I kept seeing these different video games like in between the branches of the tree. and they were all for GameCube. So now I'm like trying to find the GameCube, and I think he had like tucked it away somewhere. I think it was like behind the back of the tree. And then I found the GameCube, and I was so, oh my God, I was like, each time I found the game, I was, oh my God, I got a GameCube, I gotta buy the GameCube. But I went through the whole morning thinking I didn't get one, and I don't know how I missed the video games, but you know, when you were a kid, you looking at everything else that you got. So I was looking at the toys and, you know, the Barbie dolls and stuff like that. And then I eventually saw the game, and I was like, where's the GameCube?
So, the cover was blown, goddammit.
Yes, yes.
I think I got
need
it right.
powers.
It's funny, my best gift, it was funny, I gotta say what my dad did, rest his soul. He had this gift on the fireplace the whole year. It just literally said to dad. That's what it was. And we was all looking like, shit, I ain't buy that nigga no gift. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? So my mom was like, I bought it for him, so don't touch it. So it was just on the fireplace. And then Christmas came and we got the Super Nintendo. The Super fucking Nintendo came. We opened it up. We had all these games and stuff. And you know, at the time, Super Nintendo was banging. There was one game you had to get the Super Nintendo when it came out. We didn't get it. We was like, God damn, we didn't get it. And my dad was like, hey, hand me that gift on the fireplace, nigga. And that's how my daddy talked. He called it nigga. So I'm like, yeah, okay, cool.
All of us nigga, including me.
Yeah. I got the little thing off the fireplace, and I ran over there and I gave it to him. We just all excited to see what dad got, because we don't get him nothing. We trying to see what he got. And he opened it up, and he just, oh, this ain't mine. And it was Super Street Fighter. It was fucking Street Fighter.
Of all games.
When I say we was in that bitch, we was in that bitch screaming and shit. I'm talking about, I ran down. I don't know how I did it. I had the cartridge in my hand, and I slam dunked that bitch into the counter. It came on. It was Street Fighter, man. It was amazing, man.
Yeah. Hey, you had to have Killer Instinct, and you had to have Street Fighter, dog.
Yeah. Hey, for those that didn't get the joy to go to Mark's house when they was young, bro, Mark had every game system known to mankind. When PS3 first came out, and everybody else was dreaming about it because that shit was expensive as hell. Right? Nobody had a PS3. Mark was like, man, I got that shit in the basement, dog. I'm like, bro, how you got a PS3 too? Like, we was over there just playing GoldenEye. And he was like, yeah, shit, I got a PS3 too, man. I got a couple of games too, man. They had a whole library of games.
I don't want to get nobody's mama's mad, but we all left school early as hell that day. We left school. I said, I got a PlayStation at the house. I swear to God, we put our books in our book bag and we didn't go to school. We went right to my house.
Everybody had that. Everybody had that kid that had the game system. Everybody wanted to play. I'm like, want to go? Yeah. I mean, let's go.
Listen, you'd have thought school left early because Mark was telling people in the hallway, like, I got a PS3. I got a PS3. And it was almost like it was a secret flyer that he put out, because when we left probably about 10 to 12 deep. This is like my second time skipping, and the first time I skipped, I was terrified. I'm like, oh my God, my dad gonna find out, he gonna kill me. Bro, I had no worries. That man said he had a PS3. Bro, I put the books up. I put in my book bag.
I was
getting in trouble. Getting in trouble.
My father, police officer. I skipped once, and this motherfucker came down the street in his police car with the light on.
Oh my God!
About it. I was like,
Zoe couldn't get away.
Lorenzo, I know you're out there. Yeah, okay, he didn't call me Lorenzo. He just called me son. And I ain't skipped again after that. I was like, nope, this is not happening.
Nope, not me. Mark got a PS3. That was unlimited skips. That's what that was. As long as Mark was willing to go home early, which we did.
Hey, you can ask Mark. Hey, Mark, you going home right now?
Hey, Mark. You done with your work? Done with schoolwork? What's your next hour class? Gym. You don't need gym.
Hey, I got a test in 2 minutes. No.
Yeah, but the game though. But the game is at your house, and we can't get in without you. We can't get into your house.
I'll meet you there.
I blame Mark and them. I was just like, this all. I ended up being like a somewhat of a I guess I was a gamer, a young girl gamer at the time. And I think and Mark, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the first game I actually mastered was Let's Get Ready to Rumble on Dreamcast. I'm not mistaken. That was the first game I played. Now I like Mortal Kombat, but I actually got good at playing Let's Get Ready to Rumble, and I forgot who I was playing.
That was a good game.
It was Ready to Rumble. I think it was Ready to Rumble, and then it was Code Veronica X, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. She would watch her play that shit because it only came out on Dreamcast. And, yeah, that's what it was. Ralph, you already know, dog. We was on that Nintendo 64.
We went back to the
beat the shit out of Eric Poe in the backyard.
No, 007 was the most hilarious game to watch all day. I would get so mad.
007 was how friendships got tested.
That's how me and Ramon came best for. I knew him. He said he had GoldenEye. I said, well, I got a 64. What up? And we just, we bonded ever since.
I feel like a lot of us brought together because of some games.
All
right, so I'm gonna move off the games, man, and talk. Well, you know what? Hold on, Lauren. I know you over there murdering the bird right now,
murdering
it. You ain't tell us what's the best gift or the worst gift you got.
Okay, so I'll probably be like the worst gift was when I was a child, and I bought it on myself. I was messing up real bad in school, so I woke up to big garbage. So my grandmother didn't wrap gifts; she was too old. So she put all my gifts in garbage bags, like the old ones with the ties. So when I got up,
I remember them trash bags.
Right. So when I got up, it had the little ripples in it and stuff like that. So it was packed and stuff like that. So I just assumed that it was the same thing. No, it was just a bunch of newspapers balled up because I had fucked up so bad in school, just acting up. So she gave me trash bags full of pretty much newspaper.
Oh shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, look, they was like, I got something for you.
Yeah.
If you want to show your ass, I got something for you. Here's some newspapers. Okay, so you got to give me a better gift.
And so it's not actually a physical gift. So if you know me, and a lot of you don't really know me, but I am not a person that thinks that, actual monetary gift or like a bag or something like that means something. It's nice, but I like memories, creating memories. So me and Stevie went and took the kids to DC last year. It was one morning we got up. It was Christmas time. We got up and we left the kids in the hotel, and we walked about maybe 3 minutes up the street to the big medical center where they had a Starbucks inside. And it was probably like in DC, maybe like 68 degrees, 69. So we just kind of walked and we strolled and talked, and it was just kind of like we was dating again. So I would say, if anything, that was my best Christmas.
Oh, that's dope.
In other words, you saying no kids was the best gift you had for that day.
Hey, listen, I can't knock that. I can't knock that.
I can't either. I know how that feels.
Knock that.
Having a babysitter or just leaving the kids and go by yourselves
it's big.
It's gold. That shit gold.
Really big. Yeah.
That shit is fucking gold.
So
who just poured up a drink?
I did.
I heard it. Oh, there you go. I heard it.
I'm about to say I did.
I did too.
I'm about to in a second. Yeah.
I'm pretty much almost finished this bottle of wine, and then I'm gonna take me another sip of this Fireball in a minute.
Just
Fireball. Ooh, that's
go
bad.
hard, go home. All right, so Lauren, you said when one of the things y'all used to do was watch Christmas movies, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, just one Christmas movie. We always watch A Christmas Story.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
you
then I always personally watch by myself. It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, does anybody else have a favorite Christmas movie?
Home
Alone.
I don't know. It's hard, man. I like that. See, I'm a horror movie person, so I like the Krampus. I like Krampus. That was really good, man. Krampus in A Christmas Story. Yeah. Matter of fact, A Christmas Story was pretty good. I really like that a whole lot.
Okay.
You don't need that. You'll put your eye out.
That's right.
It's a big thing for Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it definitely is.
We need to go ahead and did that, dog.
We did that shit right now. But my son's is Home Alone, and so I would say that's probably my favorite because I'm a sucker, what I'm saying, for my son. So whatever he likes to do, that's what we do, and he really likes watching that movie at least once in the season. You know what I'm saying? So That'll probably be our favorite. Right there.
Okay.
My favorite is Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
You would
Oh, you took
would
it back.
I love that movie.
Yes. You see that? You knew it. You see what it is.
Love it.
All right. Am, what about you? Can I take a guess first?
What, Addams Family?
Nah, Nightmare Before Christmas. I was gonna say Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm about to say something in that realm.
That's one of them. Yes, that's one of them.
Which one?
But I will say that it's so I was gonna name a Christmas movie, and I was actually gonna name one that's not a Christmas movie, but I still like to watch it on Christmas because it's happening in the winter time. But yes, I like Nightmare Before Christmas. I love Christmas Vacation. But the one movie that is not a Christmas movie, but I love to watch it, is Misery.
Oh goddamn!
Oh Jesus!
You know, hey, you know that.
Let me just back up real quick. So y'all mean to tell me who was it? Was it Mark and Zoe who said, "Am I murdering somebody because I have on black gloves and I had a knife?" But she likes to watch Misery.
No, I didn't talk shit about it.
You got the evidence on your hand.
She's crazy.
You got the evidence.
We was just trying to save you, Lauren. You know, you was gonna murder something. We didn't want you to put the gloves on in the screen, and then you pulled out the knife. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to cook a turkey. But you know,
went to Disney.
Right? Oh yeah. I'm just chopping up a turkey.
As I get to know Amber, I'm starting to realize she's dark.
Yeah, she's dark. I didn't even know that.
That's news to me. That's news to me.
With black and buzzing.
Wait. How is that news to you, Mark?
Because I'll just be chilling. I'll be watching my shit. I thought it was Nightmare Before Christmas because every now and then I'd be like, "Hey, what you doing?" And she'd be watching that nigga Jack chilling. But
what's his last name? What's Jack's last name?
Oh, his last name is y'all don't know real life, okay?
It's Hoff.
Jack, real name is Jacko off of Springs, but they call him in the nickname, Jack off of Springs, but his real name is Jack Off.
I told you. I tried to tell you, Ab. His last name is Hoff. Okay, his first name is Jack, but when you say it together, it's Jack Hoff. Anyway, so listen.
But yes, I do. To pick a Christmas movie, I would say Nightmare Before Christmas, but a non-traditional, aka not Christmas movie, Misery. Okay.
Okay. Whoa. Real quick though, why?
Because
That's a very good question.
Because I watched that movie and it's just agony for my man. It
really is
agony.
I don't know. I guess it's. I hate to say it again, and this is going to try to make the longest answer short as possible. For one, I'm the youngest person in my family by at least like 10 years. So I grew up around a lot of 80s babies, and my mom and dad had me in their 30s. So I grew up watching a lot of old movies, and a lot of them were horror movies. So I was very desensitized, and Misery and Stephen King and stuff like that it turned into like a childhood feel good movie for me. Unfortunately, I guess for some people,
feel good movie.
Yes,
but it makes sense though. It does make sense.
That woman kidnapped that man. Broke both of his feet, made his feet go like this, and it's a feel good movie.
Hey, listen. I will say it does make sense because that's when you grow up and that's what you are like. You know, that's what you're put up on. Then that's what you learn to love, right? Because when I first went to school, I didn't know who Biggie and Pac was, and people was laughing at me, but. I can tell you who. I can tell you who Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 was. I can tell you who Sugar Hill and the gang was.
Know your dad. It makes sense.
Because that's my dad listened to. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm still that way. I still listen to old school music. And Robin's like, "Yo, can you put on some shit? You know, that was made when I was born." And I'm like, "I can, but we're gonna listen to this first."
My taste in music and taste in movies is definitely based off of like what I was raised around. And Mark, quiet, but Mark and and all my brothers are actually the reason why I have the taste that I have. They are the reason that I like the music that I like. My mom and dad too. And when it comes to movies and horror games and stuff like that, I blame Mark. I fucking knew who Ed Gein was. No, because I knew who Ed Gein was, and I was in elementary school. So like,
oh yeah.
So yeah, my mom fucked me up like that too. Hey mom, if you watch it, dog, you know, all that Nightmare Before, all that Land of the Dead, Evil Dead, Hellraiser, fucking what is
Night
it?
of
Halloween.
The Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. Shit, that's what I grew up on. What fucked me up was Hellraiser though. That shit still didn't dog. When the skin was ripped off, man, that shit fucked me up.
Halloween special.
That's why I don't flinch. I watch those movies and don't flinch at all. I just be like,
what he said.
Yeah, that's more. That is more like a Halloween special. I mean,
but it goes back to the Halloween special when I said like what movies I didn't. My pops like I'm the strongest nigga alive. I'm scared of nothing. So I didn't watch those movies. He was like, I'm not scared of them. So why should we? So that's why I didn't watch any of them. Because he felt like he was the scariest nigga alive. So I'm like, who's the scariest do you know? They're my pops.
But that's facts though. That's facts. When I'm trying to tell you, when you raised that way, depending on my pops refused to get with the times, so I was stuck back in the 70s for a long time for no damn reason at all. I'm over here listening to You Dropped the Bomb on Me, the Gap Band. And everybody else listening to Lil' Kim and Biggie and all of them. Dog, I never forget. I went to school and it was like, Kim just came out with a new CD, and I'm like, we had a girl named Kim in the class. I'm like, damn, she makes music. It was like, that's a good one. I'm like,
I didn't know you was bad as me, bro. I didn't get my first hip hop fucking CD until I was in 8th grade. Because I didn't listen to shit.
My first hip hop CD was Busta Rhymes, bro.
When Disaster
Strike. Mine too. Extinction level event, dog.
My brother asked for it for Christmas. He got it. It was for both of us.
Hey, listen. Once again,
my shit was
that's when I started to get put up on game, and I'm like, I've been missing out.
This means what
was the original question?
Nobody helped me.
The best and worst movie. I mean, your favorite Christmas movie.
Tales from the Crypt, Christmas special. Sorry.
Tales from the Crypt. Amber, you just keep getting darker. You just.
Did you hear what she said before it started? She has a glass that says what? What does it say?
Soul Collector.
There you go.
It's Ursula.
There you go. Yeah, it's perfect for you. Perfect for you.
And what did you also say? No one ever called her that.
No, they didn't. But I thought that's what I thought it was dope. Anyway, okay. I was just adding that Tales from the Crypt had a good Christmas special.
Hey, Amber, do you collect the stones in your hair?
That could be it. That could be it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I didn't, but you know what?
What's yours, Bizzle?
I see pleasure in watching my son watching the movies I grew up on. So watching him watch Home Alone, and he was like, "You watch this? Like, yeah, this is amazing." The only movie he didn't understand and understood why I liked it so much. This is not Christmassy, but I played around that time. Was a Goofy movie. He didn't understand it.
You never seen a Goofy movie?
He didn't understand it. He didn't like it. I was singing it like I was Tevin Campbell. I was,
out there, bro. He was out there.
But that was But I don't have a favorite one.
I wish. Listen, and maybe my kids are just a hair too young to understand the greatness of what our movies used to be. But they ain't interested in none of the movies I watched before. Not
Kevin
a single
McAllister
one.
Better wait till about
almost like what is it called? He tried to murder them. Like if you look at all the traps now as a grown up, all the traps that was murder.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, bro. That was all premeditated. That man shocked that dude. He didn't shock him. He electrocuted that dude till he turned into a skeleton, and then he was still alive. I'm like, bro, you just avoided life in prison. I don't know how.
When LV just said that he tried to murder him, he dug down to the deepest part of the Board of Education.
Because we showed it at the school, and the kids are watching like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this." Like,
so
no,
disappointed.
This is murder. Stop.
Well, you got to think about the movies we used to watch, right? Like Home Alone, bro. You sit here and think, and after you watch a movie like that as a kid, you think like I would do the same shit if that happened to me. And I know damn well it wouldn't happen. If I woke up and my entire family was gone, I'm gonna cry until somebody show the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not about to set my house up with traps. Somebody gonna break in. I'm like, you can have all this shit. Just find my mom.
But real quick, he started off with this, I'm sipping on race cars. So he put the actual pose and had like that's concussions. Like he started off real simple and then went like it escalated. Like, oh, this not gonna take him out. This will.
See,
bruh, he went with hot irons, bowling balls, you name it. Everything that was supposed to end someone's life.
And then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna take these niggas out.
Well, here's what y'all feel that way about him. How do y'all feel about Dennis the Menace?
That little
his name,
he was.
His name gave it away. His name gave it away though.
Dennis the Menace. What make him so dangerous is that he did that burglar in by mistake. Now just imagine if he put his mind to it.
Exactly.
See, I can't think of the name of the movie, but Macaulay Culkin was in it, and another kid. And one was it The Good Son? Yes. The one where one kid was always trying to murder somebody, and the other one was so loving and nice. And I remember watching it. I'm like, shit.
I was so
I'm glad I ain't got no brother.
This is Home Alone 2.5, and they're like, wait a minute.
He actually did a very good job, Macaulay Culkin.
Bro, at the end of the movie, she had to choose between the both of them. I'm like, why are you still holding on? Throw this motherfucker to the rocks.
When she dropped him, the fact that he did the same scream he did at Home Alone when he fell, he said, He did the same exact scream that he did when he was on Home Alone when he fell
You
off
talk about
cliff.
some dark ass kids, man. Like that dude he threw a fake body over a sign so a truck can hit it so they could think they ran into somebody. I'm like, yo, what do you feed this kid? Why is he thinking this way? Like, what did you do to him?
What was his process?
Like, yeah, like, that motherfucker was where did this come from?
Why is he so angry?
Right? Why is he so angry? Like, what did you not get? Did you get him a book for Christmas?
That nigga in Lavor's class right now. That nigga in Lavor's class right now.
I be looking for. I could tell the ones who grow up and be that kid. Like, oh yeah, you gonna be
you gonna be that kid.
You remember Mr. Winfrey was nice to you, remember?
Nice.
You remember? I let you do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way was a good one too. Jingle All the Way. I forgot about that Christmas movie.
Jingle All the Way was a damn good movie, man. Especially
that the one with Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, man. Turbo Man.
I don't think
I've ever seen that.
No.
What?
That was one of my favorites too. I love it.
Bro, that was the dream come true. My dad fighting over a toy I really wanted.
No.
Okay, so look, let me tell you this. So, like I said earlier, that I grew up different. My grandmother raised me, so I grew up in excuse me.
Bless you.
Very thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. It ain't season. Look, it ain't season if you ain't sneezing. Okay.
Hey, I know that dude. Remember what I said?
So my grandmother was very old school, and so she did not let me watch a lot of like my movies. I had to sneak and watch my movies that was coming out. She made me watch those movies, but she was like, "You'll learn something from them." So I grew up watching so we all know The Preacher's Wife with Whitney Houston, but that was a remake of The Bishop's Wife with the the lighter skinned people. So if you look up The Bishop's Wife, that's what I grew up watching. I grew up watching those. So just Google these three movies: The Bishop's Wife, Imitation of Life, and 12 Angry Men. And that should tell you my entire childhood.
That sounds like a BET Black special.
It does. It's like a BET night.
Yeah, that is BET After Dark.
I promise you, it's not nothing like that.
So was the Bishop's Wife the sequel to The Good Wife? I mean, The Preacher's Wife?
So, okay, so The Bishop's Wife is the original version of that particular movie. So The Preacher's Wife was a remake of The Bishop's Wife. Okay, so pretty much we grown. The Bishop's Wife was the white version. Everybody on the cast was white. It had the Kris Kringle type of thing going on. It was actually still black and white. And then 30, 40, 50 years later, Whitney felt like we needed a black version. And we got The Preacher's Wife.
Oh, well, wait, we took one?
That's crazy.
No, fuck that. Clap it up. God damn it, shit. We took one. I like that shit. That shit turned out better, god damn it. I'll take it. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Shit.
Oh no!
I got what she was saying before she spilled it out. I don't know why y'all didn't get what she was saying.
I thought the whole thing. Every word she was saying. I got that.
I said the lighter persuasion.
Yeah.
Like lighter
No, you didn't say.
skin.
I thought you talking about me and
persuasion.
Zoe.
You said the lighter side. I knew exactly when you
Lighter
said the lighter side. I knew
Yeah.
you were going.
Because
I
I
knew you
don't
were going.
really like to say, you know,
I
white
feel
people,
you.
black people
I feel you.
thing because people are so sensitive and then they'll look at you differently. And I really don't mean it that way. But sometimes you just gotta say it.
Yeah,
All I'm saying is we
I thought you
got
talking about
one.
me and Zoe. I was just okay. Well, I didn't know we got it.
I was thinking about Dreamgirls and like shit. Bought me a Cadillac and motherfucker turned around and dropped a whole new song. I'm like, wait a minute, that is not what I just heard in the last scene. What happened? Anyway, wait. You know what? Let me stop. All right. Feeling real good right now. Of course, I got plenty more questions that we can ask. We are hour and 5 in.
Yeah.
I promised everybody we was going to drop an hour because it is Christmas Eve. Plus, we got to play Santa around here and everything.
You okay, Elvin?
Vizzle knew exactly what I was saying.
What?
You ain't never seen it? You ain't never seen Dreamgirls?
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
saw Dreamgirls with
Yeah,
Jimmy Cole?
yeah.
With Beyonce?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, like 7
That's
times.
because, listen. That's because you don't listen. That's because you don't know Vizzle's That right there means he ain't seen shit.
He's right.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he lying.
I'm not.
Jennifer Hudson.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, move on. Let's go.
Anyway, like I said, okay, now we're hour and 6 in. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this shit down because, like I said, it's Christmas. The day before Christmas. I do appreciate everybody that slid through, came through, kicked it with us, man. We're gonna do another kickback. More relaxed, unorthodox as hell. New Year's Eve. So if y'all ain't got nothing popping off, y'all ain't got no parties to go to, come holler at us, man. Come kick it with us. I'm gonna be drinking.
Oh, you already know what we're about to get into.
I'll be here.
Christmas spirit.
I'm gonna be at.
You feel me? You feel me? So with that being said, from me and the Inept crew, we wish you all a Merry Christmas. Looking forward to seeing y'all next time.
Hey yo, we got tell them about the New Year special we got going on this week.
Well, that's kind of just touched. I kind of just touched on
that.
that.
You said that?
Might have had a little too much. Wow, that just happened.
Yeah, I think Amber, we were here.
We was all together. I thought we was all together. Y'all be easy, man. Much love to all y'all, man. Merry Christmas, man.
Okay.